Hey everyone, my name is Chris Lambert. On this channel, we talk Kanye West, and today we're giving a little bit of an update of what's going on with the DONDA updates, right? And the accessibility of the original version and the new version on the two major platforms, Apple Music and Spotify. So you can see on Apple Music, only one version is currently available, which last week when the update happened, where Kanye removed KayCyy Pluto from Keep My Spirit Alive, doing the chorus himself now, and removed Chris Brown from New Again, where he now has a choir coming in. There were two versions available. There was the original and then the updated. And it was like that for a few days. But at this point, there's just the one album and it is the new version. So the OG no longer exists on Apple Music. It's no longer discoverable. And you can see some issues. Like the picture for the album no longer works, which is a little strange. And it shows up here just fine under his albums. But if you go back to his main page, it shows up broken. And on Spotify, if you go to Kanye's discography, the only version that's available is the OG. The other version is not available on his page, the new updated version. But if you search Donda, right, you get both versions. So the OG and the one where Kanye does the refrain on Keep My Spirit Alive. A little strange that the new one isn't showing up, that it's not primary, or it doesn't show up under Kanye's like artist page, right? That you actually have to search for it. I don't know what's going on there, why there's some kind of issue. Life of Pablo had several updates over its lifetime, right? I believe there was a first smaller update, a second medium update that got some production changes, mix changes, even a lyrical change on Famous. And then you got St. Pablo added a few months later. And I never remember there being multiple versions of the album existing on Spotify. And I definitely don't remember the updated versions not being in Kanye's discography. So a little strange that this is happening. And it kind of even goes beyond that. If you look at whatchamacallit, Apple Music, you can search Donda, but it's only the new version that shows up. So the OG is not available like it is on Spotify. But on iTunes, there's another complication, which the web version of iTunes is no longer available, which bothered me because I kept trying to look it up and just have the website on here for you to see, but can't get that. So I went to the mobile version and that worked, but I discovered an infuriating thing where this X right here, there's an Apple Music ad at the top and it says listen or you can close the ad. But if you actually click on the X, it just opens Apple Music. So the X is non-functional even though it's there, which I don't know why that bothers me so much, but I just find it incredibly, not even mildly infuriating like I put there. I just find it like actually infuriating. You have $1 billion company that can't get the image for an album to work and also can't get the functionality for an X on an ad to work, which I don't know if that's by design, right? We'll show them the X, but we won't let them actually use it. But it's just like, never worry about if the quality of what you're doing is high enough, because you have like Apple that can't do these things correctly, and then you have Spotify, which just can't put the updated Kanye album on Kanye's just like artist page. So even these $1 billion companies that have all these resources, like their only job is to do this thing, aren't perfect. So you don't have to be perfect either in your small business or whatever it is you're pursuing. Just remember that. Like you should still have high standards, but you don't have to be perfect because these companies absolutely aren't. But the main thing here, you can see that there are only 8 reviews. Donda absolutely had more than 8 reviews multiple times. So there was actually a version that was first posted to iTunes back in July when Kanye was initially going to drop. And that version was available on iTunes from July all the way up to August 29th when it actually came out. When it actually came out, it was another version of the album. So Kanye lost all of the pre-orders and all of the reviews he had. There was something like 4,000 reviews on the album, and all of those got wiped. And then we had this new version that came out, which you had to repurchase or re-pre-order. Everybody had to review it again. And now with the updated version, the OG isn't there anymore. And now it's just this one where the oldest review is from Tuesday, right? Which is when all of this happened. So it's kind of strange there too. That makes me wonder if Kanye actually lost all of his Apple streams. Like, or if the ones for this version of Donda aren't getting counted by Billboard, or how that's going to work. It's just it feels like there's a lot of weird things going on in the back end. But I guess the main takeaway for this video is that if you're on Spotify and you want to listen to the new version, just type in Donda as a search and you can find it. If you're on Apple Music and you want to listen to the original version, you're just going to have to download it somewhere, or hopefully you already have it saved on a computer or something, because the original version is no longer available. So we'll see if that is the case with Spotify soon enough too, if it's just a little behind. But strange things are happening with this album. And we'll see if Kanye does any more updates, right? If he adds another song, takes things away, makes any more changes, who knows? Like, people still are waiting to see if Life of the Party ends up coming out and what version of the song it'll be. If it's Kanye's Las Vegas version with Andre 3000 added, or if it's the version that Drake leaked where Kanye's verse is entirely aimed at Drake. So questions. Or if this was the one and only update, we'll get to Donda. We'll see. But that's it for this video. If you're enjoying the channel and you want to support us, the easiest way is to like, comment, subscribe, as any of those things tell YouTube this is a channel people enjoy and they show it to others, which goes a long way in supporting us. We also have our podcast, Watching the Throne, a lyrical analysis of Kanye West. We're the oldest and most popular Kanye podcast in existence. Myself and my co-host Travis Bean are critics and scholars and journalists, and we take a very academic approach to deconstructing Kanye. It's conversational yet academic. So every song we do a deep dive into the meanings, themes, concepts. You may not agree with every conclusion that we make, but there's going to be something in every episode where you go, whoa, that blew my mind. So give it a chance if you have not. It is available on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Tidal, wherever you listen to podcasts. So that's it for this video. Until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy. Cheers.